I was at the store the other day with my friend, and she said, "Oh, that looks good." And I looked at it, and it said Ooey Gooey cake. Oh, that ain't no Ooey Gooey. We're going to make one. Okay, we are making our Ooey Gooey butter cake. We're going to make a whole butter cake basically for the price that I paid for this little Ooey Gooey original. But I have a special, let's see, how was I put it? I have a special ingredient to change the flavor of the Ooey Gooey butter cake as you know it. This is Fran's Ooey Gooey butter cake, and it is amazing. So I have 1 box of butter gold yellow cake mix. And you can really use any cake mix to make another flavor, but we're just going to make the original today. And we're going to add my secret ingredient to lift this up to something spectacular where they think you're a baker, okay? And you will become a baker after this. This is amazing. We're going to take and we're going to put in 3 eggs. And I know that the original recipe calls for 1 egg. But I'm telling you, we're going to put 3 eggs in this cake mix. Minus the shells. I know I should have did it in another bowl. I already know that. I already know. Go ahead and comment below. I love it. I love your comments. Good, bad, kind, all your comments. I just love them. And I answer every one of them. Now we're going to go ahead and mix up the 3 eggs and the cake mix. Okay, now we're going to put in 1 stick of butter. We are using we're using Kerrygold Irish butter. Now this butter has more butter fat in it. Look at how yellow that is. I'm telling you, you are fixing to make a dessert that's going to blow people's minds. This butter, so good. And I did this by accident. I had bought some European butter just to try. I saw it at the grocery store. Well, it sat in there, and I was making something for a Bible study one night, and I only had that stick of butter, so I used it. And everybody said, "What kind of cake is this? This is so different." And it was so good. I didn't bring any home. It was eat up, and I've been making it ever since, just like this. All right, so 1 stick of butter, 3 eggs, and a box of cake mix. So I have a piece of parchment paper in a 9 by 13 casserole dish. Okay, now we're just going to put our cake mix batter right in this pan. And this is going to be our crust for our Ooey Gooey butter cake. A lot of people put in 1 egg. I don't. I put in 2 or 3. I'm sorry, 3. I like the crust better. Now this will be a great summertime dessert. You can make it with a strawberry cake, any kind of cake mix you want. But the filling is going to be the same. Okay. We're just going to spread this out. Kind of spread it out even. Just kind of push it out. I hope everyone is doing good today. It is a beautiful June. I'm telling you, it has been gorgeous. We've had quite a bit of rain this year, and our corn in the fields are looking so good. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to get some fresh corn. When it comes off, oh my goodness. You know we're going to be making some delicious corn recipes. I have a corn salad recipe. Oh my gosh. We're going to make it. Not today, but when that fresh corn comes off, we are. I'm going to set this to the side. Now I'm going to take the same bowl. Now it might be controversial to you, but it's not to me because this is the way I've been doing it. Okay, now we're just going to use the same bowl because I don't want to mess up another bowl. I don't want to have to wash but one bowl. So we're just putting in our 2 eggs. If you blink, you'll miss this part. Okay. 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese. Now that European butter is the secret ingredient. I'm telling you. It will blow you away. And I just made it by accident. That's all I had. All right. And now we need 4 cups of I use 4 cups. I just think it's, some people use 3.5. I use 4. And this is my 2 scoop measuring cup. Okay. We just use 4 cups of powdered sugar. I'm going to start mixing. And it looks so creamy and so beautiful, almost like a cake filling, which it sort of is. All right, we just take our cake mix as our crust, and then we just dump this filling right on top of it. And I always put mine in the middle because then you can push it out. It just seems easier. And I do have a bigger spatula, but I only have one. But it's in the dishwasher. And I have been lazy this morning and not emptied my dishwasher. Normally I empty it first thing in the morning, but I didn't this morning. And now we're just going to push this out and spread it all through here. We got our oven preheated to 350 degrees. And that's it. And we're going to put that in the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. And I always like to check on it at 5 minutes because sometimes they get done faster. Don't understand it. Don't understand the science behind it. Sometimes it depends on if it's raining outside. I don't know. I also put a sheet pan on the bottom of this because I like it so it will not, the bottom of the cake will not turn dark. Because I just don't like that. Okay, so I will see you back in 40 minutes. I'm so excited when I can share my recipes with you guys, things that I've made over the years, things that I've created. I'm not the most creative person in the world, but as I've gotten older, I have learned I can now take a recipe and kind of change it up a little bit, where I used to when I was younger. I was scared to death to do anything off the recipe. But I've learned over the years, don't be scared. I mean, now if it's the only food you have, I wouldn't risk it. I would kind of stay with the recipe until you got used to your style. Everyone has their own style of cooking. Everybody has their own style of what they like to eat and things like that. So I'm sharing with you my style of cooking and the things that I've learned over the years. So that you can incorporate some of the things that I've learned into your style. The alarm finally went off. I had left them in for about 50 minutes, a little bit longer than I thought they would be ready. And I did put a little bit of foil over the top of them. And here I am taking them out, and this is the part that I regret. I think I rushed it a little bit too much, and they sunk a little bit in the middle. Has nothing to do with the recipe. It's just that I was a little impatient and kind of rushed it along. Okay, guys, this is a beautiful rustic dessert, and we are going to try it. and see what it tastes like. Better than any gooey, ooey gooey butter cake you're going to get at the grocery store. Okay, guys, we're going to cut our beautiful rustic ooey gooey butter bars. Oh my gosh. See how ooey and gooey they are? Oh my goodness. The longer they cool and set up, the better they are. I could just eat and eat and eat this. This is the ooey gooey cake that started the whole thing. It's very soft and very moist. And I guess the inside is supposed to be ooey gooey. This is good. Not gonna lie. But this is better. See how when you slice it up and you let it cool completely, it has that layer of ooey gooey on it? And then you have that rustic look. This, guys, is wonderful. Wonderful with coffee, wonderful for your guests, wonderful for potluck, anything that you want. But this is an ooey gooey cake. See, like it hardens. And I've turned mine into little wonderful little cakes that I'm going to take over to my mom and dad. How rustic and beautiful is that? That is just gorgeous. I just want to thank all of you. You are the best audience on YouTube. And I'm so honored that you watch me whenever I have a video out. I just can't believe it. Thank you guys so much. And you go and have a wonderful, wonderful day.